This is in the Weaving Sabretine plot. We've done the free flow plot across there, and the yield of that one was, what have we got moving? It was the yield of the free flow. Yeah, I can't quite work it out because we've only got part of an area, but we've got 1.85 tonnes off the breed through of the area where the car park was, and 1.8 plus a bit more on the other. So you can see all the plots down the field, down that way. Got some interesting differences throughout the season. Apologise for the shakiness, it's so hard. We haven't got suspended tracks on this combine. Hello, Mike from Southampton. A little bit thinner, you can just see there. This is the live data as we're going. This is from the Bayer Field View app. You can see the plot yield there on the left hand side. The right hand figure is the field average. That's with all the headlands we've done up to now through here. I'm just waiting now for a trailer, because we need to empty this before we do any more. So Ruben's just going to put a label on the plot and tag it. Hello Chris, yeah, thank you. Combine's going better now. We had 4 days where we had the dealer here virtually the whole time, which was not helpful at all. As you know, with electrical problems, you just don't know where they are or what they're going to be.
Back down there, because it's going to be hard to see the signs.
Yeah.
We'll have to run back down.
Yeah, run back down. Trouble is now the light's going, and we need to just make sure we're at the right end of the right plot. So we're going to run free. We're going to run free down the field to make sure we've got the right plot. Got the Class combine, you can just see through there. Sorry, I've got a few comments coming on the screen, but I'm afraid I can't see them because I haven't got my glasses with me. So we've got, that's mopping up all the areas that we've left now that we've finished dealing with the plots and the trial. So that's great that Michael's been here for the last 3 days helping us out, 2 days actually, 2.5 days helping us out. Been fantastic. Yeah, you can see now the camera shaking just shows the benefit of suspended tracks, which we haven't got. There's the Class through there. So I'm just going to get out in a minute and we'll make sure we're at the right plot for the next one. We're just turning in now. You can see the white cane. Yeah, we know which one this is. You can see Tramline Every Breed, those who's been following regularly. And there we go, it's the Amazon Cayenne. You can see there, which is going to affect them a little bit. Thank you for all the comments about harvest and the combine. yes, it's been an absolute pain in the backside, but we've had now a day and a half without any electrical problems. We think we've got it sorted, but you just never know. And of course, we're going to have a winter service on it, but you never know. You can't do anything about it because you need the combine running to actually check you've got things right. So I'm just going to jump out. This is the app just while we're waiting for a trailer. You can see the data on the screen here. If I zoom in a bit closer, you can see these are the 3 plots we're doing, what we've already done. This is the yield. So at the minute, we're field average of only 4.8, and these are your various readings, moisture level. Looking down the screen, all the various things you can see. Really, really powerful thing. We like this. It's really good. You can put it on drills, sprayers, the lot. So that's what we're going to do when we get the new sprayer, which will be end of the year or probably even into January. I'm just going to go and move that Amazon board. Whereabouts in Lincolnshire are we? We are a village called Leadnam, which is about 5 minutes from RAF Cranwell. For those of you who know that, we're on the A17. So if you happen to go from the Midlands, so from Coventry or Newark or Nottingham or anywhere in there, and want to go to the East Coast, you can see here's the Amazon Cairner plot here with the tram lines in each. If you want to go to the East Coast and go to the seaside, you would actually go past my farm gate, because we farm right on the side of the A17. And the police said it's the busiest single carriageway A road in the UK. So that's got that sign out. Yes, so I'll go and put it with this other marker board up here. You can see we're managing to chop the straw quite well now. I'll just put that down there with the weaving board. You can see, looking at the cracks in the ground, just lots of... Your dad knows me. Oh, that's good. And yeah, there we are. There's the dividing line with the peg, with one of the plots. Now, the only thing we can't do here, if you remember, I said we had an area that we would put the the Claydon straw harrow across or through. That was where I am now, through all the plots. So we went right from the end of the field up there, right the way through here, right the way through there. Don't drop my wallet down those cracks. No, you're dead right. It's that thin at the minute. After the dealership spending about a week here, it would disappear right to the bottom. There's some more. Yeah, good comment that. Don't drop my wallet down the cracks. And you can see that's the edge of the straw harrow on the right. So where I'm stood looking down the field here, that's where it was straw harrowed. So it was really difficult to get a yield of that. So we're actually combining through that. So we haven't been able to get a yield of the straw harrowed area. But we are going to obviously get a yield through all the plots this way. Agri were coming with their plot combine to actually take some data and some little cuts out of it. We were going to leave some areas, but they've been busy. They've got so many trial plots all over the country to do that we can't wait for them. So yeah, thanks Pete Sampson, I spotted you there. Thanks for your comment. I'll just walk up here while we're waiting for a trailer. I'm not quite sure where he is at the minute. I know we're having to go back to the yard every single time to weigh. I'll just come and look at Michael on the class. So yeah, Michael's been brilliant coming here to help us. Michael's my eldest daughter Sam's boyfriend, and they are the farm out near Bourne, between Stamford and Bourne. They finished around about, I think, 10 days ago. There was a picture circulating on Twitter with him sat on the sofa with his feet up and some special socks on. Some of you might have seen that. Anyway, Michael Dungworth here is driving the combine. This class, you can see, is motoring on quite well as well. Here's our tractor coming with the trailer. Simba free flow plot there. Looks good. There we are, we've got trailers now coming in. Here we are. So we've got one of our trailers there. That's Leadenham Village in the background. And just above the trees at the top of the screen is the heath, is the Lightland. And that's where I live. And you've seen some videos up there on the Seals event we hosted a few years ago. That's the Bailey trailer we borrowed, and that's the John Deere from Farrell's. I'll just apologise for the camera shake. He's got a sensor gone on his header, I think. That's why when he turns, that other side drops down. So this is a Class 760 Montana. Looks like he's multi-power up, as you used to say with the older tractors. It's only got a narrow strip there. And that Montana means it's a hillside combine, so it all lifts up and alters to keep everything level when you're working on hillsides. So we'll go back now, back to our combine. We're just going to empty this plot in the trailer, and then we will get another breathe through the next plot, which is the Amazon Cayenne. You'll notice the tram lines in it, so we are going to somehow have to have some yield adjustment, and we haven't quite worked out how we're going to do that yet. So we'll see with that, but obviously we're going to end up with a bit less tonnage because of the tram line. So you might say, well, that's Amazon's fault, but yes, but it's not really a true reflection of the drill. So we'll just have to have a look at that. We're just emptying now. And just see, if I just stand still on the spout, can't quite see. It's going in. I've only got about 20% battery left on my phone, so unfortunately I won't have time or enough battery to go down all the plots. But I'll see if I can get some charge on later, and if my phone dies, I will come back, get some battery in it, then come back for further down the plots. This is our Puma, our 225 horsepower Puma. We bought it at 3 years old with 3,000 hours on the clock. It was a Velcourt tractor on contract hire to Velcourt. Anyway, I'm just going to get on here now. Yeah, you can see now here the tram lines in every breed. So here is the field view up. I'll just focus on this for a minute. There we go. You can see here on the screen, this is live data. See the combine just there on the left moving. There we go, just starting to colour in. And that is the yield. Top left is the yield. So that is the spot yield now. And the right hand one is the average yield of the field up to date. Just touched 7 tonne a hectare there, which I'm not sure any of the others have done. Now down to 5. You can see here moisture content, hectares done, all the various settings we've got down here. So So our harvest progress, this is our last field of barley. We finished the wheat earlier on today. This is the last field of barley, and then we've got about 140 acres of oats. We've got 36 acre oats in front of us, a bit less than that. That field, then they're naked oats, and we've got 4 fields of a contract farm and 1 field here of ours, and then that will leave us the beans to do at the weekend, which will get done. Ruben's got the knife well forward. These New Holland headers are really good because you can throw the knife forward for tall crops, and also when you're combining quite fast, because the crop needs to drop down before it hits the auger under the auger and it feeds better. Got a little squiggle there. Amazon have done. They've obviously stopped and backed, and oh, that's maybe where we started off, where we had the when we did on the drilling day, where everybody crowded around the drill to look at all the drills. In the distance, can't quite see it now, just through there's Lincoln Cathedral. Back to the app. £5 tonne a hectare this side, so definitely lower yielding here than the other side, but we'll average it all out. We know the area of each of these cuts through. We're going to record those. Everything's going over the weighbridge, so we know exactly what it is. Thought Ruben would be near the beer fridge this time of night. No, he'd like to be, but we'll be having a few, I can assure you, when harvest is over at the weekend. There's no doubt about that. We're now waiting for the trailer to come. So we're going to go back down the other end where where all the name boards are. I'll get some battery in my phone and sign off for now, and then come back in half an hour or so.